Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Into the Stars. This is an early access title, and as always we're going to let the game speak for itself. Now let's jump right in. We're going to go with a new mission.
Congratulations on being selected.
We're going to go
to lead our final ship
normal
in the
because
RS.
it is more than hard enough.
Enter your credentials.
Yes, I will enter my credentials. I am negative. Quick. We'll go with the token young guy. He's got red hair. Ranger. So we can select a different bio. So one of the top scientific minds of the planet. So you utilize your keen understanding of systems to educate your crew. Gives them a +5 engineering. No, I don't want that one. +5 toughness. No. Discount on all trades or survivalist. I think I'm going to go with survivalist because it adds a bonus percentage to all success rates, and it's going to involve something that we do a lot of.
But choose wisely, as we have limited space.
So this is the loadout screen. The loadout screen is where we choose how we're going to approach this run. Each run is its own kind of thing, so you can mix and match. So we need life support. Now, the Extremo life support, this is how much it takes. So it's 3 CO2 per day. This one takes 2 CO2 per day, but it also takes 2 biomass. This is 2 CO2, 2 nitrogen, 3 CO2. I think I'm going to go for the Western life support. Because nitrogen, maybe we simplify matters. We'll just go with the Extremo, because the Extremo is the lowest total. So we'll go with that one. Now the life support does the atmosphere of the ship. The protein sequencer is the food. So we've got the simple foods, that's 3 biomass. We've got the lots of eats, which is 3 biomass and 2 nitrogen. Or we've got the maximum protein, which is 2 biomass and 2 magnesium. Now I think I'll just go with the simple foods. Now the engine, let's pick the engine. Nitrogen and... see, this runs on 4 helium. This has got nitrogen CO2, this has got 2 helium. And the greener core, which runs on biomass. I think that what I'm going to do is actually pick up the Franklin manufacturing. It has a pretty low top speed, but I think we can maybe work with that. Yeah, let's go with it. Now, obviously, we've only got 400 credits remaining. Sorry, we spent 400. We've got 600 remaining. So down here, we can see the module usage per day. So the shuttle bay, what do we want to do? I think we go with the super shuttles, because that's going to give us 85 hydrogen per use. The mining probe, I think that we go with Griffin Technologies. So that's pretty cheap, that one. And the mining rig. Now the mining rig is what we use to mine, and we'll show that very shortly. I think that we go just for miners. So that's where we sit right now. So we're using up our credits very quickly. Alright, so there's a couple of different options here. 12 and 6, 15 and 8, 25 and 14. Do I want... I think I'll go with this one, because it's a reasonable charge time, okay damage, and it's cheap, most importantly. So again, we've got a few different choices here. I think we go with the most powerful, because that'll allow us to have quite a bit of punch. Now the shields. What have I got left here? I got basically 125 left to go. There we go. Now the cargo bays, you can add storage to your ship, and this is a good way of rounding out the total number used. But obviously we can't afford any, so we're going to go to the next page, where we...
that best meet the needs of our modules and civilian population.
There you go. As the voiceover says, we need to find or sort out which ones we want the most of. So we're going to go with like 1,000 of this. Go with like 1,000 of this. So that's 2,000. CO2 and biomass are pretty important. So we'll go 1,000 of both of them. Now, I'm thinking that... I think we go with the remainder into hydrogen, because that's our fuel. I think that maybe we can round down the nitrogen a little bit and round up the fuel. Oh. Now here's a conundrum, right? This is where the conundrum starts, because you're going to have to manage your civilian population as well. So you can't just go, you know, blasting off into the stars. You're going to have to get your people to, what would we call it? You have to get your people to Utopia as quickly as you can. Now, basically, what we need to do here, we need to pick six crew that we're going to take with us. Now, the way I like to do it is I like to just pick one excellent crew member for each skill, and if there's two that have similar skill levels, I'd like to pick the best out of the two. The pilot's pretty important, so we'll pick up Reggie Jones, who also has some decent command stats, so he'll be kind of like a backup commander. Medical, we're going to grab Carlos, because he's actually got a good command and a pretty good engineering for the early game. Now, Michelle Johnson, or Jessica Robinson, maybe. I'm going to take Jessica Robson, because she's got this really strong engineering stat, which means she can be a backup engineer. So, with our craft sorted, our loadout sorted, our resources boarded, and our crew on board, we can jump into the game.
Hyperspace jump complete.
We managed to put some distance between us and the Scorn, but our warp core is completely destroyed. Thankfully, we salvaged some parts, so in case you need to do repairs, we have some spare parts in engineering. Our resources are draining fast, Captain. I advise you stop at the planet up ahead and explore it for as much resources as possible. The more planets we explore, the higher our chances for survival. Okay. No, let's just start. So you can see Titus Nova is up here. This is the goal. Yeah. That seems fairly straightforward.
Systems appear normal, Captain.
Now,
I've attempted to hail the other Ark vessels, but have yet to receive a response.
see,
Picking up numerous
this...
orders now, this system appears to be quite active. You should note that the Scorn likely tracked our movements here and will attempt to follow. We should keep moving and try to reach Titus Nova as quickly as possible.
So this is the Ark 13. It's our ship. You can see I'm currently in the outside view. Now let's jump back in. Now shift increases your speed. Now the only
Maximum power.
there we go. We're at max. So what we're going to do is we're going to head towards this planet here. Now by pressing C, I can switch to the captain's chair, so we can see the inside of the ship. Now the only thing that does my head in, right? And we can't change this. So you can see that A and D is roll and Q and E is yaw, and that's backwards to KSP. So it's doing my head in. Let's keep going. Rightio. So what we're going to do is we're going to head towards this planet. Now, once we get there, we're going to see if we can get some resources out of it. Holy moly! You can see our fuel is very, very efficient. That's excellent. See, we've got 40 days of food and oxygen remaining, 10,000 civilians, so that's really good.
Medical alert.
Now this is where the fun starts. So there's gravity sickness. Alright, so we need to send a medic down. So we've got 55 here. 55, Carlos. Carlos. Okay, there we go. So Carlos is going to go and sort out the medical emergency. And we're just going to keep cruising in towards this this planet here. Now this game has a lot of similarities to things like FTL, Oregon Trail, you know, those kind of roguelikes that where you're traveling, you've got limited resources, you've got to balance your resources and everything like that. Now as we get closer, we're going to trigger the encounter. Basically I'm coming up on the limb of the planet so that we can continue to head north, because this is Titus Nova up in the distance somewhere. Well, this is taking forever. I wonder, was that slow speed craft a good decision? Because it's taken us 10 days to get to here. Alright, so you can see I've got press F.
Approaching planet. Captain, what are your orders?
So the orders here are to send down a resource probe.
Remote pilot selection.
Now we need to select our pilot. So I think our pilot was Reggie.
Good conditions.
So we've got a 93% chance of success.
Resource probe away.
We'll see how we go. Okay, it was successful. He's got a +1 on piloting skill.
Deployment successful.
Okay, so we've picked up a nice haul of resources here. So obviously we want to take all of that and all of that. I think we can leave the hydrogen behind. And we'll also take that. Well, yeah, I'm happy with that. Confirm. Now what we're going to do is we're going to send down a shuttle team.
Choose your shuttle team.
So the pilot is going to be Reggie again. The commander has to have a good command skill, so we're going to pick Eric. He's quite skilled. And we need a medical officer, so we're going to pick Carlos. We're going to send them down.
Conditions.
90%, so hopefully this works.
Shuttle deployed.
Haha, +2 piloting.
Confirm location.
So we can get now these are not set. Even though we'll get there, we might not get what we're asking for. So let's go to the small village. This village is comprised of a democratic elder council. They liked us to attend a ceremony. Orders, proceed. 95%. Yes!
Shuttle team returning to ship.
Okay. So this, we have an option to replace our existing mining module with a new one that runs on magnesium. Now, we don't really have a lot of magnesium at this stage.
What are your orders?
So we're going to avoid that one.
Select the remote pilot.
We're going to send down Reggie again. And then we're going to move on. Ooh, 87%, okay.
Deployed.
This one could be a little bit tougher. Haha, gotcha.
New resources available.
So we got stuff.
Scorn tracking our position.
Now this is the thing, right? You can't hang around any one planet for too long. We'll take all of that, and we may as well take this because we're not full. So we'll confirm that.
Your orders, Captain.
We're going to go back.
Medical alert.
We're going to move first. You can see that this sector has now gone yellow.
At full power.
We're going to deal with this medical emergency now. So Carlos is our medic. We'll send him down there. Now the next thing that we want to do is while we're flying here... Oh, we've already lost 7 people. That's not good. We want to see if we can improve the health of the place. So here we can build buildings, which is kind of cool. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to build... But negative... I don't want it negatively impact anything. So let's just get the sanitation center. Because that'll pick up our health, basically. Now, it goes without saying, don't run into anything. So coming back to the map, you can see where we are currently. We're heading towards the Sigma sector. Oh, shite. Yeah, I don't want to hit that.
Medical issue resolved.
There we go. So our
Medical alert.
so you see that there's quite a few health issues currently plaguing the civilian population. You see here, this is our resource our resource situation. What we're going to do is we're just going to keep soldiering on in this direction, see if there's anything around. So I think what we should do, there's a planet up there. I think we'll go for that one.
Medical issue resolved.
There we go. So we've got that sorted out, which is nice. I must say, this is a beautiful game. Like look at this thing. It is absolutely stunning. Oh, what's that blue thing down there? What is that blue thing? That looks like an Ark ship. Now, I haven't played very much of this game, so obviously we're going to...
Alert.
Space diarrhea. I wonder if it's like particularly explosive or something. That's definitely an Ark ship. Oh, there's... the controls doing my head in. I wonder if I can contact him. That's definitely an Ark ship.
Medical issue resolved. The Ark 8, sir. Approaching vessel.
Ah.
Awaiting deployment.
This may be my final report. Our hull is critical, the engine's offline, and we lack the parts to repair them. Scavenge all the supplies you can, Cooper. Well, let's deploy a shuttle team. Our pilot, as always, is going to be Renji. Our commander is going to be... where is he? Eric, I think, was our commander last time. And our medical officer is going to be Carlos. So we'll send them away. 100%. Wonderful. We'll take that. And there's actually the next planet we're going to go for. So, +1 piloting.
Awaiting orders.
Supplies poorly painted across it. Permission to... Ooh, this is a risky one. Let's do it. Oh yeah! Died trying to fight their way in here.
Closing in on us, Captain.
Okay.
Shuttle returning to ship.
So these are modules. So we will confirm that.
Captain, what are your orders?
And we need to move on
Engineering alert.
quickly, preferably.
Engine maximum power.
Okay, so let's head here. We're going to sort out the engineering problem at the moment. So where is the best engineer? Mike. Mike is the engineer. Now the city leveled up as well, so it's now at level 2, which is good. The health is going up, the happiness and order, that's good. The growth rate is currently 0. Now I believe you can add population, which would be kind of cool. Now we've got 25 days of both food and oxygen. Which may mean we need to sort out a bit of a solution for our current food and oxygen. Now while we're travelling towards this planet, we'll just have a look at the air and engineering space. Now these little modules, okay, charge time of a weapon or something, so it just basically makes them a little bit more efficient. Maximum HP of an eligible module for 20 days. So we can use this to say, put it on one of these things to get more life out of it. These will repair a module for 25 HP, so one of these or that. So yeah, that's how that works. So we're currently at day 31. Things are going smoothly. But I am worried about how quickly we're consuming our food and oxygen supplies. So I think what we'll do is we'll run the these red gems onto life support and the protein sequencer so that they don't run out quite as quickly. Because we're going to get to this planet, we're going to scout it, and then we're going to gather what we can and then move on. And this ship is so slow. Remind me next time.